Hi guys, me Danielle, Danibuttons, and I'm here with my final Disney flip-throughs, at least of right now, until Disney Adventure Volume 2 gets here. I am going to do both of these books in the same flip because they are both the same type of book. So, basically, what are these? If you've never seen them before, I'd be shocked, especially if you are already a subscriber to my channel. But basically, these are mystery color books, for example. So as you're coloring, you won't necessarily see what you're coloring. It just has the color palettes at the bottom. And then when you're done, it'll all be revealed. So these are the two newest in that series. Neither of them are grand classics, essentially. This one is princesses and this is fantasy creatures. These two are also much more difficult than any of the other ones in the series. So what I'm going to do now is I'm flipping through the answer key. So if you think you like these based on the cover and you don't want to know what's in them, click away. I'll see you in the next video. But I recommend seeing the flip through and making sure you like what you're going to get. These aren't the cheapest books to get in the US especially, so I recommend knowing what you're getting into. So I'm going to do Princesses first. Princesses came out a few weeks earlier. So each of these books has 100 images in it, which is insane. Because now I think I have 6, 12, 8, 17 of these, so I have 1,700 pages in these books. That's nuts when you put it that way. But both of these, like I said, are much more difficult than some of the other ones. And here we go. So this being Princesses is very princess focused. Basically every single page has a princess in it. Also, being some of the most intense, you can see there are a ton of colors on each page. So here we go. Moana, Snow White, Baby Moana, Ariel, Pocahontas, Jasmine, Pocahontas, and Baby Moana again. So I will say that, like I say in all of my French books, once you start collecting tons of them, some of the images start to repeat a little bit. But for this one, it's so much more intense that there are not too many repeats, or at least stylistically it's different. Hopefully you didn't just hear Sam's chair. I don't know if I need to name all of them because they're the same 8, 9 ladies on every page. But what I like about this book too is it has a lot of their castles, which is really cool. So, and obviously a lot of different situations. So there's like Agrabah. Their wedding scenes. I like this has a nice calm background compared to a lot of what's going on. So as you can also see, I personally love the style where it's the main character is outlined in black and then you just fill it in. A lot of these don't have that. Sometimes it is kind of obvious though where the outline would go. So for instance, with Aurora, you can see this bright yellow is where the black would go. So if you instead like the outlines like I do, I might go in and make that bright yellow black. And you can tell even like around her dress that this very dark blue could be black. So that is up to you. Also, if for instance on this Rapunzel page, this background detailing is way too much, you could always just do a solid green or whatever other color you like. So don't feel glued and bound in by the color by number. I don't know why she has a pumpkin, but I love that she does because it gives it like a seasonal flair. That page is beautiful. Samuel and I walked down the aisle to So This Is Love by Cinderella. So I really enjoyed that wedding nod. Some more beautiful pages. This is very, very specifically princesses. So again, if you are not into these princesses, this probably is not the book for you. But it's a lot of fun and like they're beautiful images. I'm hoping that this means they'll come out with a villains version soon, but there will be a lot more choices for villains, so. And it's like a Christmassy one. I don't know which I'm gonna do first. I'm thinking I might do one of the stained glass Beauty and the Beast pages. There's 2. Here's one of them right now. I just think they're beautiful. And again, that does have my black outline. So for me, it's a little less intimidating to start. Like this is going to be so many shades of blue. So my tip for that is I try to color match in advance. So for example, I don't know if you can see it, down here, there looks like from this teeny tiny example that there are like 5 different shades of purple. So what I'll do is, knowing there are 5 shades, find 5 before. So maybe they don't match what they're showing me exactly, but at least if it's like light to dark, that will work enough, I guess. In my mind, obviously. If you want to match exactly, go for it, but sometimes it can be difficult. So there we go. There are all 100 in there. I think they are even a little bit extra Moana heavy because she's the newest. So I don't think she was in the earlier volumes of these Grand Classiques. There is the collection as of this, but I'm going to show you. This one has even our princesses on here. So I personally have all of them. No, I don't have Pixar Volume 2, and I don't have Cats and Kitties. But I have the rest. So this is Fantastic Creatures. Again, 100 images in here, all a mystery. And we're going to go right to the back. So we got Mushu, Tinkerbell, Baby Pegasus, the Peter Pan mermaids, Olaf, Maleficent as a dragon. I think that's our cover image, right? I think so. More dragons. I don't know. Oh, this is from Black Cauldron. I just watched that like 2 days ago at this point. Another Pegasus, Pain and Panic. I'm excited for this. I'm sad how dark they are. I might just lighten it myself. Even on camera, it looks even worse than in person, I think. Frozen 2, Frozen 2, Frozen 2. I don't remember who this guy is. Does that say like the Reluctant Dragon? I'm not sure. I think that she's in Disney World though. Some Hercules stuffs. I like this. I love Hercules a lot. Frozen 2. A lot of Onward in this book, both because it was about fantasy creatures and because it's the newest, so I feel like they're trying to make up for it not being in any of the older books. A lot of Black Cauldron. What is this? The bell? I don't know what this is. Interesting. Is that also just Black Cauldron? Is it not called Black Cauldron? And again, these are more intense too. I never thought of Ariel as being a fantasy creature, but of course she is. So here's some Little Mermaid 1 and 2. Some Moana. Some more. I love this troll. Love the trolls. Beauty and the Beast. Tamatoa from Moana. Ursula. More Black Cauldron. They're really going in on Black Cauldron. Yeah, we watched Black Cauldron, and I have seen it before. Forgot entirely about these guys existing. That is like the most 80s feeling movie ever. So, you should give it a watch if you don't remember who they are, because we didn't either. Then, there are basically 2 full spreads. So, what is that? 8, 12, like 14 pages of the Merlin and Madame Mim fight. So, basically every iteration, which I think is a lot of fun. I'm really liking this hot pink, so we're going to get to do that a lot. This might be cool to, like, do them all in a row or something. I don't know. Chernabog. A lot more from Onward. Did he have a name and I'm forgetting it? I've only seen Onward once still, but there's a few pictures of him, which is, I guess, their dog or whatever he is, their dragon. Sleepy Hollow. You don't see that a lot. Fantasia 2000. You never see that. Whew. Lilo and Stitch. I'm like, Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, I guess Stitch is a fantasy creature. That makes sense. So, Beauty and the Beast. I also have no idea who this is. This says it's from Beauty and the Beast. What is this guy? If you can let me know, please. And then all of Ariel's sisters. Oh my goodness. They're beautiful and I love it. And then there you go. The fairies from Sleeping Beauty and another Ariel. So that concludes my new selection of Disney books, Disney French books. I will link these below. I'm not affiliated with Amazon France. I do purchase all of mine from France at this point. It's just become the norm for me, I guess. But they are available on UK Amazon also. Sometimes they pop up on US Amazon. You just kind of have to figure out what shipping is going to be best. So whatever works best for you is what I would go for. But I love these books, and I'm going to start coloring in them ASAP. And yes, I'm so happy to have them here. They came actually really early than they were expecting to. I wonder if by the time you see this, they should have come. I don't know, but now we're just waiting on Disney Vitro Volume 2, which won't be here until the end of April. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow with something different. Bye, guys!